for fun in space, one of the coolest things is just being able to float around. So flying through the station and pretending I'm my own spacecraft, or I'm a plane that's zipping around. It never gets old. I've been up here almost 200 days, and I still enjoy it. We also sit around the dinner table and play with our food, floating it in front of us, taking a scoop of food and putting it on my spoon, and then letting the spoon float in front of me, not holding on to it, and eating from a spoon with no hands. Drinking our drinks in bubbles that we squirt out of our drink bags. It's just a lot of fun. Over. This is my first time to the space station, and it's a long mission, so I've been up here about 200 days. I did try to launch once before, so I launched this time in March. I tried to launch about a year ago in October, and we had a launch failure that caused us to abort the launch. So this was my first time in space, but my second try to get there. Over. Being in space changes everything. And so if you think about all the things, one of the big changes is gravity. So up here we don't have gravity pulling down on us all the time. And so we don't feel that. So the fluid distribution, my blood goes into different places in my body and at different pressures. It changes how cells reinforce themselves. So my skeleton, I'm not constantly applying weight to it, so it can become weak if I don't continue to work out. And the same kind of things happen down at the cell level inside tissues, because the skeletal structure of a cell changes because it doesn't have gravity affecting it. So many things change. Even the DNA we're made of changes dramatically up here, and that's just from the gravity. If you add radiation in, radiation causes all kinds of changes as well. So space is pretty hard on the human body. Over. That's a very distinct possibility. Up here, it takes very little effort to move around. And it takes, I use my feet more as hands than I do use them to walk. And so it changes the way we get around and we move. It also changes the way that we feel in terms of the body and the way pressure and fluids are distributed inside of us. So I hope maybe there's a possibility for that, but I can tell you that definitely conducting experiments in space is helping us expand what we know about the human body, and it's helping give us breakthroughs so that we can find cures to some of our worst diseases. Over. As you might imagine, I took some motion sickness medicine. That's because when we get up here, our inner ear wants to try to figure out which way is down. And in microgravity, you don't have gravity apparent to you to be able to tell you which way is down. And so it feels kind of like you're tumbling. And so it takes a while for your mind to start ignoring your inner ear. So a little bit of motion sickness medication helps you from getting sick when you first get up here. Over. Yeah, so it's the advice I give to anybody. Find what you have a passion for. Find the thing that you really enjoy doing and apply yourself and try to do that. Everybody that becomes an astronaut has done something else first. And by doing something that you love and you're passionate about, you're going to be very good at it. And in that success, then you can bring that successful set of skills to the astronaut corps. And that's really how we build such a strong team in the astronaut corps, is we pick people from all kinds of different backgrounds, very different people, that have all been very successful in doing something they love. Over.